What's up, Sauce Nation? Here's your boy Hector Flores coming at you with a video. And of course, this is week 9.5 of the Astros recap series. Of course, we know that week 9 already happened, but I decided to add in the Texas Rangers series just because the season's almost over, so I went ahead and knocked this out for y'all. But we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the fact that the Astros are once again in the playoffs for the 4th straight year. First time in franchise history that they are able to accomplish that. So I understand, take that with a grain of salt, but still it's something. So if you guys want content like this, make sure you guys, one, like this video, because obviously this is an Astros video. You clicked on it because it's an Astros video, so go ahead and drop a like, or dislike it if you're taking your time, like wasting your time like this. So go ahead, trolls. Subscribe to Sauce Sports, man. If you haven't already, click on that notification bell. He'll notify you when we drop videos just like this, or when we do our live streams throughout the week around 6 p.m. Central Time, or when we also on Texas game days, an hour before the game and immediately after the game. So there you go. If you guys want a deeper discussion, join the Discord. You got two options. Either you sign up with the Patreon, sign up for that $5 tier, or you become a member of the YouTube channel and you sign up for the Super Saucy tier. Both ways will get you into the Discord, so pick your option right there. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Let's get going with this video. Alright, so we kick things off with the series against the Arizona Diamondbacks, where the Astros lost the first game of that series 6-3, then won the next game 3-2, and then won the next game 3-2, winning that series 2-1, and it, obviously solidifying themselves in their record. Then they went into a 3-game series with the Mariners in Seattle for the first time this season, and the Astros end up losing the first game 6-1, win the next game 6-1, and then lose the game 3-2. So a really shaky start in this, but now they're in the middle of a Texas Rangers series. They have one more game left, which will be on tomorrow. Just to let you know, it's Saturday. That's when I'm making this video. But the first game, the Astros win 12-4. Give you all the confidence in the world that the offense is back. And then they lose the next game 5-4, which went to extra innings. And now they lost today, Saturday, 6-1 to the Texas Rangers. Does it really matter at this point? No, because the Astros are already in that 6th seed spot. They already clinched the playoff spot. So honestly, these games are just getting some guys ready for the postseason. So you're already gonna see some players not going in certain games. So the Astros have one more game in the season, which is against Texas Rangers. Ed Honcho will go ahead and put the score right here, so you guys will know what is the score for that game, and if the Astros finish the season off with a 30-30 record or 29-31. Which is crazy to think that a team that's either going to be 500 or below 500 is going to make the playoffs. But hey, it's 2020. They extended the playoffs. Not a fan of it personally, but you know what? The Astros in the playoffs, and I'm not tripping. So let's go ahead and get going with some storylines. All right, so 3 storylines I want to talk about. 1, Justin Verlander is out for the season, and unfortunately, out for the next season. This is not a good thing for me, man, because the fact is, 1, he's already in the middle of his contract that he's given. He's gonna go. We're gonna basically go one season without Justin Verlander, and all because he didn't want to go ahead and get operated right away. So he decided to go ahead and work on it. Then he started doing some pitches, had some scrimmages, all these things. Only at the end of it all to find out that he's gonna need Tommy John surgery. It is completely deflating. I think it was very careless that Justin Verlander did this. You know what? He should have went ahead and rested and get ready for next year. But instead, we're sitting here and we're gonna be without race for another full season. So there is that. Number 2, Astros clinched the postseason for the 4th straight time, the first ever in their history for doing that. So congratulations for them. I understand that this might be a little bit of an asterisk because of the extended postseason with the 2020 season, all those things, but it still counts. So take it for what it is. Also, Dusty Baker has yet again taken another team into the postseason in his career. So I mean, you guys can take it for what you want. Say what you want about Dusty Baker. He's proven to make it to the playoffs. So hopefully, if the Astros can turn things around in the playoffs, clean slate, fresh new start, and just go and attack their opponent, whoever they have in the playoffs, this is the only way to do it, man. And number 3, I'm going ahead and say this, man. My MVP for this season is Martin Maldonado. I think he deserves all praise for what he did this season. The fact that he was working with all these young pitchers, the fact that he has been very solid offensively this year, probably numbers that we will never see from Martin Maldonado. Knock on wood, maybe he still can do this again for another year. But Martin Maldonado has stepped up, and he has really become kind of that spark plug, that leader for this team that we much needed, especially with all the issues that has happened. Martin Maldonado has just been a great guy, and I think we need to give props to Martin Maldonado for what he's been able to do this season. So those are my storylines. Let's get going into the standings. So I told y'all the Astros were going to finish in second place. I told you the second place was realistic. It was going to happen, and it happened. The Astros end up clinching the playoffs, are in second, are in that 6th seed in the postseason. Now their opponent is still left to be said, because the fact is we don't know who we're playing against. Could be Oakland, could be Minnesota, could be Chicago. Really don't know. So we'll really find out obviously on Sunday once this season is over. But it's going to be an interesting matchup. The thing that I'm kind of going into, and I'm going back to what Jeff Bagwell said a while back, was once this team can hit, I think the big issue is, I know a lot of people have been harping on the pitching. I don't think the pitching is as bad as people think it is. It's not great. I'm not gonna say it's not, but the hitting has been the bigger issue. The fact that they are hitting poorly when they have guys in scoring position, the fact that they haven't been able to take advantage when they have a guy on third base better than that they should be, is a glaring issue, and we're seeing that still throughout this whole season. I think that is the glaring issue that needs to be addressed, because if they can do that, the pitching isn't going to look bad. Currently, the Astros have a team ERA of 4.55, at least from when I last just checked, which was before the Rangers game. But a 4.55 ERA, which tells me that they usually give up like less than 5 runs a game. 5 runs a game isn't a lot if you really think about it, especially if you have an efficient hitting team. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I know pitching isn't perfect, but with the hitting, if the hitting gets better, it could definitely help this pitching for sure. But once again, once you go in the postseason, anything can happen. Just go ahead and face who you got. So it's a clean slate. Whatever happened in the season, focus on what you're going up against, which is your playoff matchup. So that's all I really got, man. So there's that for the standings watch. All right, man. That is the season, man. 2020, let's face it, just sucks. The whole getting into the MLB season sucked. The whole everything to do with baseball was just rough. The injuries, all these issues that have happened. We're right now looking at a possibility that the fact that the Miami Marlins made the playoffs should tell you how crazy 2020 is. The San Francisco Giants somehow are looking at making the playoffs, which is wild, man. This is just crazy to me that this is what's going on, man. So 2020 is one crazy year. Kind of want to just forget it already and just get ready for next year. But we're in the playoffs, so our season isn't over yet, and I'm really excited, man. So if you guys like this video, make sure you go, drop a like. Make sure you guys go into that comment section and tell me what you guys think of this extended week of the recap. Also, man, subscribe to Solid Sports if you haven't. Click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop videos just like this, and when we do our live streams from Monday to Friday around 6 p.m. Central Time, unless it's a Texas game day. Then, of course, it'll be an hour before the game and immediately after the game for the post-game show. If you guys want a deeper discussion, if you haven't done so already, join the Discord, man. It's going to be great. I highly recommend it. Go for it, because we might end up not letting people join the Discord pretty soon. So you got 2 options, man. You join the Patreon, sign for that $5 tier, or you join and become a member of the YouTube channel. It's right over there. Look down. Scroll your phone. Well, for one, flip your phone vertically. Scroll down. There's gonna be a little join button. Click on that join button, and it'll put you there. So make sure you guys do that, so you guys can go ahead and get involved with the Discord. So that's what I got, man. Also, we have a Twitch channel, man. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitch. We're gonna be dropping some videos, man. I finally knocked out a lot of homework, so I'm gonna be back with my Tuesday and Thursday schedule with Twitch. Wink's gonna be in there dropping some Madden stuff, man. We're gonna see some more stuff there on Solid Sports, so make sure you guys follow us on their Twitch channel. So with all that being said, man, that's all I got. Y'all be cool like you all be cool, and most importantly, y'all stay saucy. I'm out.